4 days like no other for the new president. But while most have focused on Donald Trump's inaugural speech, Kellyanne Conway's alternative facts, and Sean Spicer's, hostage video, Trump's Saturday visit to the CIA is what has stuck with me. It was the right place for him to go for his first foray as president, after referring to intelligence about Russia in quotes more than once, and then saying leaks, alleged leaks by intelligence, were reminiscent of Nazi Germany. He owed them a visit and an apology. And it started almost as it should. Trump did say he was 1,000% behind the agency, but never apologized for those comments, ignoring his own tweets and saying this instead.
The reason you're my first stop is that, as you know, I have a running war with the media. They are among the most dishonest human beings on earth. And they sort of made it sound like I had a feud with the intelligence community.
Alternative facts. But then it got worse, far worse. Standing before 117 stars, one for each of the agency people who were killed in the line of duty, Donald Trump did then what Donald Trump does best: talk about himself.
The military gave us tremendous percentages of votes.
Of course, those in front of him were not in the military.
I had an uncle who was a great professor at MIT for 35 years, who did a fantastic job in so many different ways academically. He was an academic genius. And then they say, there's Donald Trump, an intellectual. Trust me, I'm like a smart person.
Did someone ask him about his IQ? Or for that matter, about the crowds at the inaugural?
I get up this morning, I turn on one of the networks, and they show an empty field. I said, wait a minute. I made a speech. I looked out. The field was... It looked like 1.5 million people.
Then it turned to Time magazine. Why not?
I have been on their cover like 14 or 15 times. I think we have the all-time record in the history of Time magazine. Like if Tom Brady's on the cover, it's one time because he won the Super Bowl or something, right? I've been on for 15 times this year. I don't think that's a record, Mike, that can never be broken. Do you agree with that?
All while standing in front of a memorial to 117 people who work for an agency Donald Trump should question in private, but demean time and again in public. So, we report, you decide.